Yo.
What up? It's Wednesday. We about to spit this fire, bro.
Spit that fire, man.
Yeah, what's going on with you, man?
Another great day, another lovely day at Off the Script podcast.
That's right. If you ain't laughing, you ain't living.
Facts, man. That's why we do this, man. Good times,
Exactly.
I wanted to kick it off with, why don't you tell the people at home about the, was it the Delta 8s or Delta 9 THC pills you
Oh, bro, why you gotta see? Bro, so check this out, man. Like, bro, I want to save that for later because I was going to go into something else later about it. Okay, but
you got to give him the brim, the
dude,
small point.
I'm telling you, I took that with the THC, that pill, bro. That thing, I threw up in the morning after taking it at night, and I slept well. But dude, I was like stoned for like a day and a half. It was ridiculous.
It's a Delta 8, dude.
No, it was after you told me what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this shit is gnarly.
Because they sell the dream as like it's gonna make you sleep, right?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It don't do shit, bro.
It does you dirty.
Get me
a lot
all
of people
congested
do.
and shit. I was like, I'm serious. I was lit, dude.
Same thing with gummies. Does it make you hungry?
No, not really.
Gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain.
You know, it's funny because I am very, happy with your growth about your weight and everything.
Oh, thank you, man.
You've been eating better, but
For sure.
you and Stuart, after we filmed last week our sketches, you want to go out to go eat to this great restaurant,
Facts.
Spumoni. When it was Spumoni, is it Spumoni?
Spumoni, yeah, you got it.
Is it Spumoni? Okay, yeah, Spumoni. And you're all hyped to talk about this carbonara, and I go in there, and Stu is like, he's on this fasting kick, so he's not eating.
Right.
Your ass keeps on talking about this carbonara, and I need to have this carbonara, I need to have this carbonara. So, we sit down, I get a salad, I have some bread, have some lasagna. I look over your ass, you took 4 fucking bites and asked for a to-go box. So I'm sitting here just eating like I'm like the pig of the table.
No,
Because Stu's just drinking water, and then he brings over tiramisu. You're not going to take anything. Stu sat there and had a debate with the man about how, I can't eat that. It's my fast. I'll do it next time, this and that. And I'm just sitting there, yeah, I'll take it. I'm the fat guy of the group. Let me go ahead and eat it. This fucking guy, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, my God, bro. That's comedy right there.
No, it was comedy. Because I don't know if you have a phobia now that you don't want to eat in front of people or what it is.
Hell no, dude. That's not the case at all.
When we went out with Mark, when we went to Rayo's, you didn't eat that much.
Well, dude, I ate a bunch of bread that night. The bread that came out, we smashed a bunch of it. So that was already a lot of intake. And the pasta filled me up, dude.
He had like 4 bites, bro. No pasta filled you up, bro.
I saved the rest for later,
He's
too.
got some phobia going on.
No, there's definitely no phobia, man. Definitely if I'm starving, I'm going to smash it. But in that moment...
Okay.
I was chilling.
Yeah, you were. It was good times and it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. But that's so true. The tiramisu was over the top.
Dude, that was fire, though.
Yeah, it was. And he gave that all to us for free, too.
If I did that Delta 8 or Delta 9, maybe I should have done that night. I could have just scarfed it all down and not even then would have happened. So what we got? What episode is this, my man?
13, man.
13.
Yeah.
Off the script. We've done this 13 times.
Got that 13 times.
We want to welcome everybody today. I got the mastermind, Mr. Marcus Aurelius, but Mark Rodriguez. I like calling Marcus Aurelius. It's always been a fun time. And then we have Emily here as well.
Emily.
You want to say hello, Emily?
Hello.
There it is. Hello.
Her little boy British voice.
Yes. And then Stewie, how we doing, buddy?
Happy Aloha Wednesday.
What?
And he's all bulldogged out today, dude. Fresno State's in the house. So, all right, man. So how you want to start this today?
I think we should start
go
with the flipper.
Let's go in the flipper.
Flip
it
yeah.
up.
We'll get into flip the scripper, and Mark will lead us through all the dialogue on what we put up there. So,
Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1.
Bam.
Cam Newton maintains drip during brawl at Atlanta 7-on-7 football tournament.
Hilarious.
this shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, when I heard about it, I was like, I got to see this, and then I saw it, and I was like, bro, like. I think people forget about quarterbacks. And
right.
Sean Merriman said it best on his tweet.
Right.
He goes, bro, there's football strength. And Cam is a big man. Cam could have played linebacker if he wanted. And he was holding he took care of business. He didn't hold his own. He took care of business. Now, after reading what happened, I still, because the reports are still coming out, and when you see it, when I read about it, he was talking about if any team beat him, he would pay them.
Yeah.
But the only negative thing I have is I like Cam. I'm not a hater of a lot of pro athletes.
Right.
They've never done anything with me personally. That's the only time you should be hating out there is when someone does something to you personally.
Facts.
You people get on the damn gram and everything, put in your comments, you've never done anything in your life. So that's where I stand on that. But the only negative thing I could have about him, you got an MVP in the NFL playing a 7-on-7 tournament.
Yeah.
That's just weird to me. I wouldn't even want. Are you kidding me?
That was your gripe.
I mean, would you want to play 7-on-7 against a former MVP that was in 2015, I believe? I mean, it's not that long ago. The guy could still wing it, you know. So that's my whole thing.
They've been on Cam's ass for a minute, bro.
Well, it's because of his podcast, which he does very well on, and he speaks facts.
Well, and you know, he tried to get back in the NFL a lot of times, you know, but he does these camps and he pays for everything, and he has these athletes and guys make it to the league when he, you know, doing these camps. But I agree, you know, him playing in it.
Yeah.
But the build up to that, there was a lot of interviews before that's footage is coming out, and dudes are already plotting on that with Cam. They were like,
yeah, that's where that's wrong.
They were plotting on it.
Yeah, but see, that's when it's really wrong when they're plotting on, especially when he's doing a lot for the community. He's doing stuff, you know, for the better for the people, you know. And I didn't like.
He's not a regular human being, bro. He's a retired NFL player. Worked out his business
huge,
was to
bro.
work out. Big guy.
You know, him and Big Ben, I always talk about. Those dudes were football players. Yeah. They weren't quarterbacks; they're football players.
And I love it, that title, because they're referring to that hat that didn't come off. He got punched in the face.
Man,
his hat
he got hit. Nothing happened. Had his hat on, throwing people, doing the whole thing. Yeah,
so true.
Last time I saw someone wear a hat like that was Joe at the Kentucky Derby.
That's only 2 months away. The new one, the new Kentucky Derby's coming up soon.
Oh yeah,
off the script live at the Kentucky Derby.
No, maybe I would. Dude, I'd love to go to the Kentucky Derby. There's no way I would want anybody to spend any money to go. There's too damn expensive.
And you have to wear, you know, those white nice outfits.
I don't have to wear anything. I just wear a suit. Shit.
White suit. Don't everybody wear like a cream or white?
Man, I could go in there and walking like this and look like I'd be running on this. I walk in. Let me get a $5 trifecta box 246, please.
$10,000 later.
Yeah.
What we got next, Mark?
All right, let's see what we got next. Your man, we're talking about
bro.
Shane Gillis.
Saturday Night Live. Shane Gillis this past week.
They said he bombed.
A lot of controversy.
It was. That's the comic he is.
But see, what upsets me when we talk about controversy with comics, that's what they do.
Yeah.
If you get offended by comics, then don't watch it. They're supposed to be funny. They're going to hit gray areas that you don't like, but that's what they do, and that's why they're good at what they do.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people talk about it, and I hadn't watched it. I've seen some of his stuff. Thought he was really funny. I like that he's like an everyday guy, but
right?
You know, and his whole bit at the beginning was about him being he looks like he should be a high school football coach.
Right.
But I heard everybody talk about he was super nervous and all this stuff, and he even said he was nervous. But I went and watched his opening monologue today. I thought it was not that bad. I thought it was pretty solid. He used some of his other, like a version of one of his other jokes. I thought it was pretty solid, and I liked that he was using his family, and he was kind of nervous, but he was just like going with it.
Right.
It was like it felt like one of your old homies that you went to high school with is on Saturday Night Live, and I actually liked it.
Right, and he remained professional through the whole thing. He kept going, and you're right. I love how you called out that he did kind of do a rendition of a joke he's done before, but. I thought he killed it. You know, I
know Stu is a big Shane fan. What'd you think, Stu?
Well, if you think he bombed, it's only because you've got to keep it like PG on network television.
Yeah, so he said that he kind of alluded to that. Like, none of my jokes are good for this kind of thing.
Yeah. I thought he killed it myself, but I mean,
he wasn't.
If you didn't like him, it's because
you didn't like him.
You got to keep it
you
PG
don't like
on
him.
I didn't. I mean, I saw the intro, the first 8 minutes, and I didn't find it funny at all. But I mean, I wasn't like, oh my god, he's talking.
Yeah.
No, I just didn't find it funny.
I mean, I don't think he's Eddie Murphy or anything.
No, but
he, he said he signed off with what's the guy that's been running it, the Saturday Night Live show for so long? Starts with an L, Lester or something. Maybe I don't know.
Lorne Michaels.
Lorne Michaels. There we go.
Thank you, Stu.
Lorne Michaels. He said he told him about it, and Lorne was like, "Shut up, dude. I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want to be liable for anything." But he held a lot of it from a lot of the, like in rehearsals, he didn't say any of those things. So, but I thought it. People are just blowing it out of context because of the content and the way he was talking, the words he used.
Right.
But
well,
that's
I mean,
a comedian,
you know,
bro.
but see, that's the thing, and like I just said, it's comedy. Like Chappelle got so much backlash when he did the whole Michael Jackson jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, but it was funny how he articulated, because Chappelle can get away with anything.
Boy, anything.
But you know, I mean, I think now that, you know, when we see clips and about how comics offend people in the crowd. Like, dude, then don't go.
Don't go.
Don't go.
That's what they're doing.
That's what they do.
Absolutely.
They're going to be nasty. They're going to say outlandish shit.
Yeah.
I used to say outlandish shit. I don't say outlandish shit like these other dudes do. I'll tell you that damn much. So.
Well, look, let's all hope that we go on SNL and perform a monologue, and then Netflix offers us a multi-million-dollar deal for a TV show, because that's what they did do.
Wow. Well, Shane Gillis also brought Budweiser back to life.
Yeah,
as
he
well.
did. He did.
Yeah.
He's on Rogan every other week too. I mean, the guy's he's popular, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Speaking about that real quick, because you brought up Rogan, because I just want to bring this up.
Sure.
Because I think it was when Dana White on the Howie Mandel podcast, when he left, was the funniest fucking shit I've seen in a long time. I thought it was hilarious.
Tell him what happened.
Well, no, I mean, Howie Mandel, like, first of all, I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a hater, but I had a problem when I had my dog Howie. Everybody said, after Howie Mandel, and I'm wearing a Raiders shirt and shit. No, Howie Long, dumbass.
Right,
but it was just the way he presented him and just kissing his ass and saying everything and just not getting to the point and not being real about it. And I think Dana had enough because, bro, I'm a Dana White fan. I enjoy the dude. Like he's done a lot. He's built a lot. I mean, and not only that dude can play some blackjack.
Yeah.
So
he spends a lot of money.
But it would, I mean, how'd you feel about it when you saw it?
Well, I wanted to ask you. Well, first of all, I think Dana was just burnt out because he had been doing a tour of podcasts.
Yeah.
So at this point, he's like, that's why he said, "All right, this is the last podcast I'm doing." Yeah. But Howie was extra. What would happen? Could you imagine if someone did that? A guest we had on did some shit like that. What would you do in that situation?
I would just say deuces.
He would just be like,
I mean, like whatever, like
never speak to him again.
And and again, I think when we do this, we do make it authentic. We do make it organic. But at the same time, when you bring someone out, you have to do your homework and communicate with the guest what we can and can't do.
Yeah,
and then. I don't watch his pod, but I
don't think Howie did too much. He literally was giving the dude his flowers. I think it was a previous beef. I think it's a previous
there
beef.
You go.
And he's like,
going on.
I'm on this fucking guy's show.
Yeah. I mean, that's some petty. I mean, it's not petty, but I mean, it happens a lot. You know,
when you're flying around the world, bro, that's the type of stuff that definitely happens.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we got next. 3, 2, 1. California Senate hopeful Barbara Lee wants $50 per hour minimum wage.
All right, Ilsa, why don't you go ahead and take off with this one, please? This is a little bit older, but it came out. This is my
first time seeing this, actually.
Is it?
I had no idea about this. Okay. I mean, dude, you already see what's going on. The pushback's already coming. I think it was McDonald's filed a lawsuit saying, they want to combat the minimum wage that's going on right now. So I mean, I think politicians just go as far as they can. Yeah,
votes.
Let's just see. Let's put it out there.
I mean, and if you want to go back,
huge idea.
I believe FDR is the one that started minimum wage to make it for a living wage for people.
Doesn't make any sense.
You know what I mean? Yeah. FDR made it live. But when you talk about $50 an hour,
it's crazy,
bro.
For minimum wage. Imagine
$50 an hour, bro.
Thank you for that history lesson, Joe.
Are you saying it's too low or it's too high?
Bro, that's just. I mean, could you imagine what shit would be?
I mean, look at the country now. The state of
you
finances.
Think rent's expensive now?
Inflation, bro.
I've heard that there's like some places as of right now that they're discussing like raising prices of like dollar menu stuff off of the hour or not like the lunch rush. You know what I'm saying? So when lunch rush happens, like, oh hey, we're gonna raise the prices. So it's like it doesn't. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, but
Taco Bell. I think it was Taco Bell. Yeah, they said
but I will say this: I think it will take the people that want to go to fast food so much and spend $18.50, whatever it is, for McDonald's Big Mac meals now, where you can go to places, restaurants that have specials, and dude, you can go to Whole Foods right now. I could get a piece of salmon and 2 sides for $14.
Yeah,
and it's a lot healthier. Yeah. So I think now it's starting to like they're in that whole space. They don't know what to do, and all the workers were all excited. And like they have Pollo Loco down the street from my house. There's all these kiosks in there, and I looked at one dude. I go, "Hey man, how you doing?" He goes, "Well, they're cutting people." I go, "What did you think was going to happen? You're going to start paying people $20. They're not going to have.
There's no profit. There's no profit in any of it. Yeah, the margins are crazy.
It's all relative. If the minimum wage goes up, prices are going to go up, and hours are going to go down, and everyone's getting burned.
So,
and the key point is California. The rest of this country,
but she's talking about. I believe
they wouldn't even consider.
I think it was Cali, but it might have been a federal because the federal minimum wage. I don't know. Can you look that up? What the federal minimum wage is? Real quick?
Federal.
Federal
It sounds
minimum.
like the school presidents when they're like, if you vote for me, I'll make sure we get 3 recesses. And you're like, oh, okay.
It is pretty crazy.
50 an hour is bonkers, bro. And there's no way the country can sustain itself with paying, low end workers.
There's no
not
way.
Like hating, like that's a good job.
There's
but
no way.
I mean, what are you going to pay people that are doing? What are you going to pay doctors and people that are actually like? Yeah.
Let's see what the average is, because this give me a bunch of different ones.
So this is the median of the countries.
What is the federal minimum wage? The current federal minimum wage is $7.25.
Yeah.
That was end of last year.
Yeah, I believe it.
$7.25.
Dude, yeah, man. And then some states, bro, it's so low, dude. It's $5,
if you
$6 an
serve
hour.
a bartender in some states, you make like $2 an hour.
Oh, yeah, easily.
That's why when all these kids and everybody bitches moan about how much they get paid an hour, and then plus tips, I'm like, I'm fine with it. It's good. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I dig that, man. Yeah. Crazy, California crazy, La La Land.
Speaking of robots, we got this Tesla robot right here. We got a clip coming from this. You guys see anything about this? This is one of the.
This is insane, dude. Literally,
it's scary to me.
It literally is insane, bro. He's got some footage here for us. This is definitely, bro. I seen this, and it's at 75 million on X right now because Elon dropped it on his page. 75 million people have viewed this video. This is crazy, man. I don't know where this is going, but this thing walks, talks, does all this crazy. Look at this shit.
I mean, I guess it came along.
Watch this, dude. People are just working in the background.
Yeah, they're like the first people to be aware of this kind of stuff or to make it normal.
You see other ones in the back hanging. Imagine an army of these walking around the streets, bro.
Serving you
it looks like a stormtrooper.
AI slavery, right?
Yeah.
Is it because that's what's going to happen? Rich people are going to buy a bunch of them.
I guess it's come a long ways from Rocky IV when Paulie got that robot.
That's insane.
Would you buy one?
No, hell no. For what?
I would have 5 here if I could.
When they got advanced,
are you kidding me?
Yes,
that's my brand.
5 people in here.
5, yeah, if I could, yeah, man. Just over here making me. I don't have to stop and make my eggs in the morning.
Yeah, but you like doing that. I think people like to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's therapeutic.
Eli's on something, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is the future. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of
shit, bruh. I'm telling you, bruh. That's crazy though.
It is crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're in store, man. We're in store for some stuff, and we'll still be alive to see some stuff, man. Because this is the Optimus Generation 2.
What is it, Optimus Prime and shit?
I mean, pretty much Optimus.
Wait, is that what they're called? Like Gen X? This is Optimus what?
It's called Tesla's Optimus Gen 2 humanoid robot.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the generation, like this next generation of children
they
are the
call him
Optimus. I was like, wait, what? Dang. We went from Generation X to Optimus whatever. Got it. That thing's still scary.
Right. Did you guys see the shoes that Trump came out with?
Yeah, bro. he sold them out pretty damn quick too. I mean, you know what? The Ball family should talk to him about it because they was smooth, like,
Yeah, and they sent him to a lot of people too for free.
Of course he did.
Those things are people are talking about. They're rare. They're so gaudy. I have a pair of gold shoes.
No, you don't.
But those ones, they look crazy, dude.
Yeah, there's no way I would wear those ever. And not because it was made. I just wouldn't wear them because it's just that ain't my style.
Yeah.
Wait, where were they made?
Okay, that's a good question.
I'll look it up. Let's see.
I pretty much guarantee
China.
they're made in America.
No, you think America?
I don't think they are.
The Trump shoes?
The Trump shoes?
I want to
pretty
know.
positive.
I'm just
If they're
curious.
not, then
I'm not at all trying to stir
Outsourcing.
nothing. I just am interested to find out.
I guarantee they made them for as cheap as they could overseas.
I'm with you because there's a lot of stuff that. Come on, man. Nike and Jordan made overseas.
Yeah. A lot of stuff is.
When I was in Taiwan, man, I was all excited when I went there in college. Like, you heard this story before.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I was trying to find Nikes over there because, man, there wasn't a 13 to be found anywhere in the country.
People's feet aren't that big over there.
Trump's got 13s.
I used to work at a shoe store, and there wasn't 13s.
Barely ever.
Maybe like 2 pairs of 13s in the store.
Yeah. Shaq just gave this 16-year-old kid, he couldn't afford shoes because he wears a 22. 16 years old, huge fucking kid. Shaq sent him a bunch of shoes because, Shaq wears that size. Because the dude said he had to spend over $1,000 for a pair of shoes.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine? You as a mom or dad, like, I got to spend $1,000 for... You better not mess these shoes up, kid. We almost there?
No, I can't. It's a long.
I know, dude.
You ain't gonna find it.
It's got to be America.
I guarantee. You think everybody thinks America?
If they weren't made in America, I guarantee it would be all over television that his shoes were made.
Okay, here we go. So details on where the shoes are being produced are not disclosed on the company's website.
There you go.
Manufacturing details have not been made available.
Exactly.
I wonder.
Outsourced to China.
I got
cheaper materials.
I said nothing.
Fly them under the radar.
I mean, that's
America.
a good thing to talk about. I'd be surprised what shoes are made here.
Right.
Yeah. Well, even the shops that, like, I forget who was making them here. They were still hiring people from overseas here, and when you walked in, it was like you were going to a sweatshop. Yeah. It was the same thing, but now it's just on our soil, and they were putting made in America. But it's so tricky right now. We're creating planners for Mastermind Beauty as we're launching. And in America, it's fucking expensive. It's almost like you have to, it's $26 a pop. So now you got to charge double that, and then taxes, delivery to even make a margin, make it worth it. And then
do you think that's greed? Because, I mean, when you start a business, especially in LA, I mean, the most expensive thing is your rent.
Right.
I mean, and I know places in Sherman Oaks where I live, like the Hamburger Hamlet, that thing has been vacant for 4 years. They want $35,000 a month there for that.
Yeah.
$35,000, bro.
It's Ventura, the location, I get it,
but no, it's still. I mean, it's just
they're selling is crazy to me is they're selling farmland to China in America.
Yeah, it's wild.
Isn't that wild?
Wow.
That's crazy. Which leads me into this.
Yeah, here we go. I've been waiting to hear this.
I do want to bring this up.
This isn't a left field segment. It's not. It's not.
All right, so
he's probably got something crazier coming out.
Well, I had some thoughts, and we discussed a little bit about it, but I wanted to talk about it on the pod.
His thoughts are engaged by Mary Jane, so watch out.
So,
where was your weed made?
I don't know, baboons and dogs last week. I'm nervous.
Hey, Stu, get in there. Hit me up too, bro.
About.
Anyways, long story short is I wanted to say this. I want to talk about this. So everybody knows the power outages with the phone services, power outages other places. What was it? T-Mobile went down a week ago. AT&T,
all the big ones went down.
Today, Coinbase, people's accounts in crypto went to zero. I say that to say this.
And DirecTV went down as well. DirecTV went down as well.
Is this a trial run for what we're going to be seeing coming from other countries? Because, I mean, obviously, they're not going to do a frontal war with us. It's going to be a cyber. And look at what's going on. I think this is do you think this could be a test run for everybody right now?
Mr. Son.
China, Russia, they're all...
I'm going to go ahead and call you Lance.
It's crazy, man.
Lance, I can't disagree with you on anything you said right now.
It's crazy, man.
That might be the first time in the history of our friendship, but I would have to. It would not surprise me at all. And I believe today I came across something that people are really looking into it. What happened in Cali, and I don't know if there was a lawsuit maybe going on or something. I ran through it and I was looking for other stuff today
About what happened in Cali
with the whole. Cell phones, all the services went down because what's funny about that?
Ransomware.
I didn't have any problems.
Yeah,
I didn't have any problems.
Yeah, I had problems. It's called ransomware. I've had problems twice, and I have T-Mobile, and it's usually so solid. Our internet went out, and it's Spectrum. So I mean, they're hitting everything, the power plants and stuff. We're just seeing all these little clues, man. Plus. We talked about it a little bit in the previous episodes, but, I've been seeing some stuff, and it's like military-age men are coming over the border right now. I mean, what's going on, dude? Stuff is getting crazy, man.
I told you, my
30,000 from China.
My pal is sitting I don't know.
Military-age men.
Heading out in the country somewhere, just being alone is looking better and better every day. No, probably not Nebraska. I think
there's a lot of land there.
People are so focused on South America, bruh.
Yeah.
It's a lot of other countries too, man.
For sure.
Yeah, I just wonder how long we're gonna have the internet and be like just see how what's going on and all this money that's getting sent over here and the war is going on, all this stuff, and we're not taking care of our own, and eventually we're just gonna be like,
that's the one thing that upsets me. We never take care of our own.
Yeah.
And especially in LA, this homeless. I mean, when me and Stu were driving over today, I'm like, there you go, LA's finest. I mean, it's everywhere. It's just sad, bro. It's sad. It's like, I had someone bring this up to me when I was talking about what happened in downtown LA with all the graffiti and the art. And he goes, it was great what you guys were doing and talked about, but why don't you just put the homeless in there?
Yeah.
I mean, that's plenty of space, and
they don't want to go there, man.
Yeah, of course they don't, because it's about the money in there. It's not about humanity. It's not about taking care of people. It's about green.
There's mental illness. There's drugs. There's all types of things you got to tackle with that, man. That's why it's so difficult.
How about that tent last week when we were shooting right outside the door?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. I will say this, phones and our luxuries are one thing, right? Because in our actuality, I know we're connected to these by the hip, but we could get along without them. But now they're attacking, financial businesses and stuff like the crypto stuff. Now they're testing little stuff, right. Man. Imagine if your bank account's cleared out and you have no cash, you have no paper, you have nothing to spend, and now life is that.
No, I get you.
Yeah, that's why even with your crypto, always having a wallet offline is like key.
Yeah, did you guys see that today? Oh yeah, man. Guy, it was all over X. A guy said he had 162 in crypto mil, and in his account's zero right now, and they're all like chirping like, "What's going on? What's going on?"
Chirping.
Yeah, the cybersecurity stuff is such a huge business, and a friend of mine, his business, somebody hacked into it, and they gave him a message in the morning: "We're going to delete all your files unless you pay us like $1 million." And then if you do, but the tricky part is, even if you pay them that $1 million, you don't know how far back they hacked you and if they implanted something that could still ruin you in the future. Yep. So like, there's like having that insurance and having cybersecurity is like you have to have it these days.
The previous defense attorney for the United States, not defense attorney, Secretary of Defense, I think it was the one before last. He said that the cyber war right now is equivalent to like World War II, like people like boots on the ground, versus the cyber war that we fight with China and Russia and all Iran and North Korea, all these countries right now. So people just don't equate that.
Right.
Because that's a big deal, man.
Let's go ahead and go into let's laugh.
Let's go with leaf blowers.
So,
is this the corner?
We can do the corner.
Yeah, let's do the corner.
This is gonna be some fun.
Stu, can you sing the Joe Rose Corner theme song, please?
I would love to, but I don't have the headsets on it.
That dude couldn't carry a note if his life depended on it. So I'm going to say this. This is a story that happened to me this is a story that happened to me last couple of days. I might have witnessed the whole thing. I might not have, and I might have heard some things in between, and it might have been at the establishment I work at, or it could have been at a bar. I'm just going to leave it at that. So, a lady that I've seen many times, and her nephew that come in, and they do drink, and there's no problems. And the nephew was starting to like stutter a little bit, and then, he was drooling a little bit. And the bartender I know, a friend of mine, he said, "Hey man, if you're gonna go to the bathroom and throw up over there." And he said, "Oh no, I'm fine." Well, I looked at the aunt, and I could tell there was something else going on with alcohol. Okay.
So he's intoxicated.
Yeah. There was something else going besides alcohol. Gotcha. I think everyone in here, we all know the difference between when you're, drunk, when you laugh when you're drunk, and when you laugh when you're high.
Right.
And I looked over and it was like you can see it's like like you can see the mind going, right? Damn. So what proceeded to happen later that night, the nephew threw up on himself and on the bar.
Oh my God.
Okay. She fell down, and they went to go pick her up, and she shat herself. I've been around the business for a long time.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Run that back one more time. What was that?
She shat herself.
So he puked. Mm-hmm. She ran over,
and
tripped up, and then shit herself.
No. She fell, and then we picked her up, and one of the guys goes, he was saying, from what I heard, said, she shot herself. So my point is, going back to the beginning of this great podcast that we do about edibles, you really need to watch what the fuck you be taking now, because because you don't know what the hell you get into. Because the thing is, what's going on? Because one threw up, one shat themselves, so it couldn't be alcohol based, in my opinion.
Right.
Because what was going on? Because you see it, and I'm not no saint on this show, or I don't think anyone else is in here. But if you are, good for you.
What about me, Joe? I'm a saint.
No, you're not. But Stu, you've got more stories than. Never mind.
That sequence of events is just insane.
It's insane. But the thing is, I've taken like the chocolate bar shrooms before.
For sure.
Okay.
Me
the
too.
Microdose.
Those are fire.
Bro, you got to watch out that, because you will fucking shit yourself quick. You can take a shit right after you take them damn things.
Shit through a keyhole.
So my point is to everybody,
shrooms do hit you up.
Just be careful now, because when all this edible shit going around, you don't really know what the dosage is on it, first of all. Unless you can go ahead and read it, but it can't be consistent because of what they do.
If you want a crazy night, Delta 8.
Well, no.
Look for that.
But I mean, my point is about it. It's like when you watch the movie Casino, and the whole part when De Niro goes in, when Rothstein goes into the chef, and he's mad because each blueberry doesn't have the same amount of muffins.
Right.
I mean, excuse me. Yeah, each muffin doesn't have the same amount of blueberries. It's just like when they make that shit. It's not going to be the same dosage in every one. It's impossible.
Right.
And then you've seen people that have gone and sued places because the THC's been off on the flour. You know, I mean, so everyone be safe out there. I hope you enjoyed the story.
Well, they're spraying shit too.
Oh, dude. Don't do drugs, kids.
They're not drugs.
And this is Joe being sober for the week. Imagine when he full balls out.
Some backdrop. It's a backdrop to your story right there, bro.
I'm
Joe Rose Corner.
No, I'm not.
Sober. I like that, man. That was funny.
Well, it is funny.
That was crazy.
I can make a story. I'm a storyteller. When I want to be shit.
I'm a storyteller.
Yeah, I'm a storyteller.
Alphas versus betas.
Throw it up. There it is. Bada bing, bada bo. It's out of nowhere. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's a perfect
And that
one.
chain's popping too. It looks good on
thank
camera.
you. I appreciate that.
It's shining, man.
Yeah. Now everybody's going to try to snatch it from me. Now everybody's going to snatch it from me.
Well, I think with that compliment I just gave you, I think everybody knows my question was going to be, I want everybody to kind of comment on it. Like, what do you consider yourself? And what are some traits that you could tell some people at home to let them know what they are? Alpha.
I think
beta.
it's pretty cut and dry. I mean,
you're long in the tooth. Give us some game.
You the one that brought it up, bro. And I just spit out the stories. So let me hear what you have to say. This is your left field. So I mean, alphas. I mean, we all know what alphas are. I mean, when you meet an alpha woman, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I don't usually dig those very much.
Alpha women.
Yeah, I respect them.
Though there's like an extent.
No,
to an
you're
alpha
exactly
woman.
right.
You know, like,
yeah, but when you get one that,
but alpha like female, where it's like, all right.
Why are you an alpha?
I'm an alpha female to an extent. You know, like I get things
that's why she's saying this shit.
But not the roided out, like where they're just like on one.
Would you go out in the woods and hunt and kill and make your food
or toilet paper kind of a conversation? That's our last conversation.
You've been hanging out with him. You guys smoking the same shit.
That was the conversation we had in the car.
Fucking what you guys talked about? Fucking wipe your ass with seashells. Shit, you must have got the secondary high on that one. Goddamn.
No,
you two like to talk about shit.
To survive. Yes, I would do the most that I could. But like when we're talking about like you guys survive or that like plane that went down and like that had to each other. Like I couldn't. I would be the doink that eats berries, then I die. You know, I will do the best that I can, but I mean, I'd prefer not to lead.
Here's the traits of an alpha female. So,
perfect.
Let's go.
That's why he's Marcus Aurelius.
All right, so a woman who has embraced her leadership ambitions, she is talented, highly motivated, and self-confident.
Yours truly.
An alpha female tends to believe her ability to achieve is limitless. Check. Self-identity is a alpha female. Okay. Has a confidence that is contagious, which leads others to respect her as an equal. You don't like that, Joe?
That was so funny. I heard that joke. That was hilarious.
Showcase leadership characteristics, and then be recognized by others as being impactful. And lastly, have extremely high ambitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I liked all of it.
What about beta males? We know what everybody kind of, the word. It's so funny
The
too.
word.
Alpha
is like very
like masculine,
Yeah,
like
it comes
Leo.
off like,
you think lion, and
What
then
were they called?
beta is
Alpha,
like,
beta, and Revenge of the Nerds, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
it
yeah.
Alpha, beta, whatever, something like that?
That was the
Am I
name of
right?
a grocery store too. Alpha Beta.
right,
Tell
so-
a friend.
Okay, hold on.
So how do you know if you are a beta male?
Gotcha.
His outputs are usually mediocre.
That's so
Really?
insulting
Damn.
already.
He hates competition.
Wow.
He is satisfied with his position. He does not convince people to adopt his thoughts.
No way it's saying this.
He is usually, this is a beta male.
Jesus.
Yeah,
What, did you just Google this? Is this AI?
yeah, no, this is Google.
This is Googling.
He is usually passive with someone he loves. He does not like leadership positions. He lets his partner decide. He is mostly patient and calm. And a lot of them are Patriots fans.
That was good.
That was good. You guys missed the one he said too with Emily. That was funny, dude. I heard it. You were like self-interest.
That was really good, man. Really good, bro.
No, that's hilarious. So, like, who wants to be that? I mean,
Okay, I know it
damn.
makes me curious though. So now I almost want to hear the opposite for each. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
do you mind? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry, but it almost makes me curious. So like we were just saying, it sounds so masculine. When you say alpha, first thing you think of is a dude. You
I know some
Like,
beta males, but damn, like
but
not.
they make them sound so
Well, no,
many.
but
They
see,
make them
I
sound
know.
I
like
agree.
many.
Like,
I
they have no
agree with
goals or
what you're
aspirations.
saying, okay, about like you can be a little bit of an alpha female, but some
Yeah.
of them,
But
I
the
ain't.
extremists of like
no.
anything, it's just
No,
like even
I-
alpha males,
yeah.
like extremist alpha males, sit down, get a
Yeah.
coloring book, shut up.
Yeah,
like
Andrew
it's just like
Tate.
you're,
All right, hold
you're
on. You
all
said
in
that
yourself.
reference twice
Yeah.
today. You can only
Sean
say one
Strickland.
reference one fucking
Coloring
time a day.
books are gross.
You said it earlier today in our sketch. You only can say it one time. That's it.
Said he
That's it.
needs
What's
color.
the
All
That's my rules.
right, hey Mark, what you got?
All right.
Yeah,
Which
because
one's this?
it's got to be, I think there's definitely got to be a balance. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to
For
be a
sure.
balance.
Yeah. All right. So this is for alpha male
Gotcha.
characteristics and traits. He faces challenges head on. Alpha males bravely face every challenge life throws at them. He makes tough decisions. He is humble. He is fiercely determined. He is a thorough gentleman. He is a natural leader. He is aware of his flaws. He is physically and mentally strong. And then we'll go to
Damn.
beta female.
Right? Doesn't
So
sound
you want
so
to know what I'm
much.
kind of like hearing from all this though? Is
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, alpha. It's like it's not a sexual thing, like
No.
male or female. It's just like clearly,
And
like,
that's a
alpha
good
is
point because
alpha,
I think that's what everybody
but like
thinks about
beta
it.
is pretty
Yeah.
much bitch.
I think
Like,
our attitude, like,
Yeah.
yeah, metros. No, I don't want to say that. Metrosexual.
It's called metrosexual.
Metrosexual. I didn't want to say, but yeah, whatever.
Say it 5 times fast.
Metrosexual.
I want you to go
Metrosexual.
Outlands.
Say sushi 5 times fast.
Sushi, 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 sushi.
That's always my favorite.
All right, this was a little bit tricky.
Beta females.
All right,
I
beta
know.
females.
This is,
I want to hear it.
it's fe-
I feel like I could relate as a beta female though too. Like I think there's like
So,
every
yeah,
male
this
and
is
female. There's like
much
a
different.
There
It
is.
is.
Yeah.
It's
All
much
right.
different for a beta female. At least this is different sites too, so they might.
Yeah.
But a beta female is the backbone of every alpha female. She's the go-to person.
Right.
Wait, a beta female. Wait, hold on a second. This is. So it says a beta female is the backbone of every alpha female.
I know we're all
Career
interested.
oriented,
So
introverted,
it's doing like 1,
Okay.
2, 3. yeah.
The introverted part is interesting.
Yeah.
diplomatic and passive, pragmatic, empathetic, caregiver.
That's a beta.
I'm like those
Yeah,
two
beta
things.
female.
Yeah.
I'm empathetic and I'm a caregiver.
Yeah,
Like
creative.
yeah.
So it's only beta is only bad if you're a male because you need to be masculine to
because
lead.
You need to, yeah, exactly. That's what it sounds like.
That's
So
that's
between
tough.
you guys, because I'm alpha
You know what's
and
interesting? What
beta.
I didn't hear
I'm
about
sure
anything you said. I didn't hear being selfish in anything
For which one?
for either one of them.
Either one.
And I think those are. I mean, I don't know. You Googled it's fine, but I think like alpha females that I've dealt with are
So you want a beta female?
Well, I'm not. You know what? I'm like. I think Emily put it the right way. Like, I don't want one too strong, but I want her to have a backbone.
Yeah.
You know, because I've also had them. I mean,
Best of both worlds.
I don't like putting my fucking personal shit on here, but I'll tell you what. Like, I've met some selfish ass women I hang out with. Like, I saw one I was messing around for a little bit, and I go, "Hey, how you doing?"
Love the sound effect.
Not one fucking time. She goes, "Hey, how are you? How's everything with you?" It didn't even come out there one fucking time. Shit. It went. Fuck, bro.
So I thought of something.
I'm sorry. I've been doing good on the cussing today.
That's funny. You've been doing good, man.
I'm trying to.
I thought of something while we were doing that. So.
What are you looking up there for? Is that going to help you out?
I'm just thinking.
You talking to him? Or
So this is what I do when I'm
fall
thinking.
into his head.
You look at the top of your head.
I look up in my eyelids into my brain, literally.
He's like, let me look back in the brain.
I do, but I was thinking. So a negative for an alpha male, right? Won't surrender, won't accept defeat. Never bend the knee, right?
Yeah.
How many men died like that? Because they wouldn't. Maybe a beta in that situation. I'm sure the counsel to kings and stuff were betas that were, like, hey, you should do it this way, maybe this way instead of that way. Because I know a lot of people died because they wouldn't, capitulate to something that was put on them. It's hard for people to bend the knee throughout history, huh? Somebody told you, hey, I'll give you $5 million. You gotta you gotta get on your knee and kiss my ring.
Where's your ring at?
I'm not saying mine.
Mine's right here, bro. So yeah, you want to get $5 million. What the fuck? Put it back up. Put it back up.
Hey.
Put it back up. You wouldn't kiss a ring for $5 million?
Yeah.
You would do it for 100,000.
Probably.
You do it for 20 racks.
But there's some men that won't.
I'll do it for
so how alpha are you?
I don't know about
There's
that.
people making like OnlyFans and selling photos of their feet. I will kiss your ring any day, as many times a day if you like.
So how alpha are you, Joe?
Bro, I do it for fucking 1,000. No, I mean, I just.
Wait, is this because to Stu's point, it's like, was this like a ring on your hand or is this like a.
That's all that matters. Now you all motherfuckers in left field.
I'm not kissing a Prince Albert.
For $5 million?
Take a knee and kiss my ring.
Oh, wow.
I'm in.
You bringing up some Godfather shit.
It's Joe.
Fair enough, Mark.
Isn't that a good point off the alpha betas? What you got, man?
Damn. He doesn't fit it. What you got? What you got? What you got?
Well, what do you think about the shitty All-Star game?
2278.
Bro, I got it. Bro, dude.
We didn't talk about that, did we?
No, but hold on. No, I will go. I got something, but we'll go.
Okay.
Here's the thing. These All-Star games are all just a waste of time, except for baseball, because it matters when they play that game, because then you get the home field during the World Series. Everything
Should
else,
they do that with basketball?
No, never will.
Get home court advantage if you win it West
They
or
need to
East?
do something. Football needs to be done.
Well, we know that.
Because, I mean, it's just, there's no fun with it. I mean, hockey's got all of them, but they do it for the fans. No, dude. I mean, even with the skills competitions back in the day, I remember Larry Allen bench press 225 50 times or something. Yeah. They would do the strength and all that. Yeah. But no, I just think it was boring.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, they scored 212 points.
They didn't even care.
It's just like,
no defense.
Maybe we could have went out there and played, because like I referenced this the other day on our great call, I would be John Sally. That's Dennis Rodman, and you're Joe Dumars, baby. I didn't say Isaiah Thomas. You're Joe Dumars, because Joe Dumars has some heart and some grit to his ass.
He did. I used to have a Dumars jersey.
I bet you did.
Dude,
you should have.
Let me tell you, I was kind of, because I like the All-Star game and stuff. I look forward to it. I always watch it. I was very disappointed this year, and I think the NBA players aren't realizing what they're actually playing the NBA All-Star game for.
They don't.
It's for the fans.
No, exactly.
This is a showcase of the best 24 players in the NBA to come out and put on a show for these guys that have paid thousands of dollars for these seats.
Mm-hmm. No, I got you.
To spend this weekend in cold, was it Indiana? Yeah. Come on, man. You're letting down so many people that are coming to show you support. And as a league, you got to figure this shit out, because it's just like the NFL.
The thing is, they don't think it's not important. They got to something's got to be important about it.
It does.
There's nothing important about it except for baseball.
Yeah. Same thing with the dunk contest. These guys need to be making. They need to give the winner $1 million and let anybody join.
Right. It's always. I saw a clip of Kobe when Kobe went to play the Olympics against Pau Gasol. In the first move, he went and like knocked Pau Gasol down just to set the tone for it. And if they made it, I mean, I don't know if there's any charities already involved or something like that. But if the team, if it was actually like a backyard game.
Right.
Obviously, they don't want anybody to get hurt.
Right.
But yeah, if you're just throwing these threes up from half court and all this stuff, that's not really fun to watch. But if you make it worth it.
Yeah.
It just reminded me of like, because the Olympics was always like a shit show or like you're playing your different people.
Right.
And then Kobe to go in and set the tone, the first thing to hit Pau Gasol down. Like, no, this is business.
Right.
It would be cool to see that. It'd be watchable.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna go with the would you rather.
Okay.
Would
you rather? My favorite.
Yeah, this is kind of fun in a way.
Let's see.
Would you rather have to sleep in a coffin full of snakes every night for an entire year, or have to cut off your own pinky toe?
Hold on. Sleep in a coffin of snakes for a
totally
year?
Different,
Or cut off?
I think it's pretty easy
cut
to
off
me.
your
I'd
pinky
cut off
toe?
my damn pinky toe. I would
Pinky
even,
toe.
yeah.
Yeah.
A year is a long
But
time.
wait, can I like numb it and then cut it off? Like, do I have that option? I'll just trank my toe and then cut it off, and then it's done.
Damn,
Like
dude.
a whole year. Like, how do you get past sleeping with like things like?
Well, some people
in
like
your
that.
ear?
Dave Chappelle did on Fear Factor on one of his shows.
A year
For a
is
whole
long.
year,
Joe Rogan, I
though.
smoke rocks.
It's like, what is that movie with Franco where he cuts his arm off? Like
Oh, yeah.
118 days, 21 days.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, where he actually had to cut through his arm and tendons and all that.
That's a true story, and that shit was crazy.
Gnarly.
That's in
Yeah, it's
Arizona,
gnarly.
right? I think that was in Sedona, maybe.
And you don't necessarily need a pinky toe to like
No, you
for
don't.
balance, do you?
No, but some people don't.
just there for
but
looks?
people, they might like the reptiles more.
Yeah, you couldn't be able to.
I'm good. I'd cut the motherfucker off. You wouldn't even hesitate.
This little piggy went to the.
Like, wasn't it that wasn't it with 7 Rooms with the actor Roth, and he cuts off
Yeah.
for like some money and shit? That was crazy.
Well, dude, I think it's flight or fight, right? At that point, if your life's on the line, you're gonna do what you got to do, for sure. Even in like people that try to run away and stuff, when they're captive, they cut limbs off to get out of cuffs or whatever. So tough, dude. That's a bad position to be in.
Yeah, it is. You're damn right.
You seen Mike Epps' new Netflix special?
I couldn't get through it, bro. I didn't think it was that good.
What?
I didn't think it was that good.
I love Mike Epps. I haven't watched it yet. I saw
you
the
know why I
trailer.
like Mike Epps a lot? Because first and foremost, he reminds me of Teddy.
He does, yeah. Teddy used to always quote him too.
Yeah.
Mike Epps is hilarious.
I mean, I still remember that whole, the third Friday, the Christmas one.
Yeah.
Teddy be walking around doing the same like mannerisms and saying the same. I can't say what he said, but it just I'll try to get through it again.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was.
I thought it was funny. I only saw the trailer so far. I do want to watch it. Actually, a friend of mine produced it.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
really? Wow.
Yeah. And I saw that he posted. I saw the trailer, and I love how Mike Epps is like, "Y'all know I needed some money. I need to come out here. Like, you guys don't see me when things are going well. I needed some money. I had to come up here." He said I'm much funnier, but like, yeah.
Marty said it funny too.
Yeah, it was. The title is "I'm Ready to Sell Out." So like that was the whole back behind of what he was. But man, dude, you got to watch it, man. I don't know what. Maybe you were in a different mood. Toke
Maybe
up
I
a
just
little
don't.
bit
Maybe I just don't find things funny. No, I'm not trying to be you, bro.
and watch it, dude, because
I'm
it's
not trying to be
hilarious.
the chief. You thought it was hilarious?
It really was, man. Yeah, I thought it was one of the more funny things I've seen this,
Really?
2023 to 2024.
Well, then if you say that, I'll have to check it out.
He definitely killed it, and he's in Phoenix, Arizona, and he plays up the crowd so much. His last special was really funny too. So yeah, man, check him out, man. You definitely got to watch the whole thing through.
Why do you keep on looking at my arm, dude?
No reason.
I mean,
He likes what he sees.
You trying to be Hannibal and shit?
I really was
that?
looking at the glasses. I was waiting for you to have a reason to put them on.
Well, I guess I didn't. I did okay. I'll take a picture with him later. How about that?
Should we go to crack the code?
Absolutely.
We cracking codes
We
now.
cracking codes.
What we got?
Oh,
Aren't you always trying to crack a code?
I was thinking about this the
We're
other
like,
day. I was like,
image?
man, it's so funny that where this came from and the fact that it's now a
Bro,
bit.
but it's
Fucking-
awesome. It's a great story.
Oh, yeah.
Not too many people can do that, to think like that, and come up with that, bro. I mean,
because hey, tell them when I've literally put you on the spot, and
Yeah,
you be
yeah,
just
yeah.
But we cracked.
Cracks the code.
I still can't believe I even said it that night.
It's funny.
I'm trying to crack the code.
Bro, that night
I don't say that. You know who says that regularly?
No.
I just pulled that out.
I still think about that
right.
left field, Joe Rose corner to left field Lance, or crack the code to left field Lance, however you did it that one time. All right, let's get serious. Here we go. It's really not that serious of a question though, usually.
Okay, good. True or false?
Right. So with the way trends are going in social media right now, how long before like live streaming takes over? Has it already? And or is there another wave that you and your team see coming that's going to be,
if you see another wave coming with you and your team, don't mention it. We'll talk about that all. Okay, we'll talk about that later.
It's a loaded question.
No, I mean dead serious because people might pick up on them without not gonna have to go hunting for them. And I'm on a peace tree right now.
You don't look like you are with that look in your eyes.
I know the twinge.
I was like, damn.
With that look in your eye.
We're trying to make up for being.
I don't know what's going on. You trying to throw me over the bus all damn day. And not only that, when he gets done with that, you two are gonna put your face on here so they can see who the hell you are.
Let him crack the code.
I just told you. Just saying.
We're trying to make up for being tardy, Mark.
That 3 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Reclock me in.
All right, so I think the next 10 years are going to be the most like the biggest change entertainment's ever seen.
Right.
And I think the live streaming, because what's happening now is just like the power switch from all these big studios now to people to, at first it's like, oh, we're making these little Instagram videos. And now it's like, oh, wait, these Instagram videos are making more money than these commercials. Mm-hmm. And the biggest thing that's super interesting to me is like how you can produce a $100 million film, but then you have to go put $25 to $50 million behind it to get it seen. So now you got to make $150 million back before you can actually see a return on your investment, which is a huge risk. And a lot of these big studios were doing that. And then they had to wipe everything clean. So it's like, it's in the same time, that's an hour and a half of your time. And Joe Rogan makes a podcast for 3 hours for like $15, right. Like in comparison. So it's like, and makes more money. Mm-hmm. And I think he's recently actually back on Apple Podcasts now too.
Yeah.
He's made the switch.
Yep.
So I think with this power switch going from all of these big studios to now being able for the creatives to now have the control is super interesting.
Right.
But the biggest switch is now throwing the wrench in there of AI and how that's going to pan out. Yeah. If you guys have seen like the new update on I think it's ChatGPT has prompt to video now, and you can put a prompt to just make animation or whatever too. So with this new AI trend, as everything continues to get better and better and better, I think that's going to be the biggest thing to look out for and see how everything switches and sways. We're kind of in the wild, wild west now. Yeah. So I think the biggest trend is to figure out how you can create content yourself. And then now as more platforms are developing where you either are distributing yourself or OnlyFans TV is doing a bunch of stuff,
right.
Or, all of these different places. Cause it's just the wild, wild west. Everybody, all this attention is everywhere. And the thing is, as humans, we always say like, well, yeah, but like when commercials, right? Commercials used to make 50 grand, 100 grand on these commercials. Then it was like, oh, that's just on the internet. So it doesn't matter. We'll just pay you $1,000 in a buyout. You'll be gone.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, the internet is more important than these cable networks. But then they still have these contracts to have to still do cable television.
Right.
So I think these next 10 years is really where what's going to dictate the next 50 years.
Right.
And I would say going all in on creating your own content, following the trends of like live is the biggest thing, as we talked about before, on these different social media platforms. And I see that the platform is going to be less important than the actual content itself. As the internet kind of the playing field, because for a long time it was just these huge studios and then everybody else, and now as it slowly but surely gets to be equalized, and then over time, as maybe the shift goes the other way, and that's when all hell's going to break loose.
So I want you to continue your point, but like I wanted to interject there. The Oculus, like the live, like people are making phone calls, and it's like graphic
Oculus
comes up.
Yeah, well, the Apple's
the
new
Apple
product.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's like $3,500.
It's huge right now.
Yeah, and that's where it's going to have to be a change in behavior, because at first it's cool, but then does it sit on the table and you just pay $3,500 to have like a cool trick when a girl comes over?
Right.
Or are you actually sitting down watching stuff on it? Are you working from your devices and just working on it there? A friend of mine, did you guys watch the tutorial for that product?
Yeah, I did. I've seen the whole little.
Too, yeah.
It's crazy.
They actually did a really great job with that ad as well. My friend Hess Wesley was the guy in it, and yeah, so I think it's super interesting. It just comes down to, is human behavior, like, we like our devices, we like working from them.
Yeah.
But then down the road, is it going to be, it's a headset, then it's a smaller headset, then it's just glasses, and then it's real life.
Then it's just
So I think these next 10 years, because technology is going so fast, that right now is going to dictate everything else moving forward. So it's I think the biggest trend is AI. These different devices are definitely going to play a big impact. I hate to say like I don't believe in that product. I'm looking to get one. I at least want to go to Apple Store and try it to see if that feels like something that's out of reach, or if that feels like something that we can actually use right now. Just to give a full understanding,
right?
And
see where it can go.
Where it could go.
Yeah, where the platform is going. Because, I think of like Ready Player One or something like that, like, where like people are in this just fictitious world, but it's still like you can control everything, right? Mm-hmm. And then I see a lot of like you were saying, a lot of the trends with live stream right now are crazy, dude. Like a lot of these YouTubers and guys they're really just taking this thing live, going to different parts of the country, filming for 2-3 hours, and they're getting millions of views.
Yeah, and that's the same views as you get on something else, and you
on
see
a short or
and Mr. Beast, everything that he's doing. Yeah, so it's like that's the power switch that's happening, and it's like everybody's jumping from one ship to the other, and then that's why we're seeing these strikes and everything too, so that they're trying to keep the power, but eventually, everything's getting
a wrap,
up.
Bro.
Yeah,
I mean, I just it's when you talk about the strikes, like, it should be popping right now. There's gonna be another one.
Yeah.
And it just,
you did say that.
Yeah, and because I know the people, I know the people behind the scenes. I mean, the whole Teamster thing with the drivers, that should be a wrap. But I think they're gonna go together, and it's just the AI thing. See, SAG didn't do anything. SAG said okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing.
That contract's not even that long.
I think that the studios are just as scared of AI as the workers are, because they can lose everything, because we can use it too. Now stuff that they could actually monopolize because they are the only ones that can afford it. Now we're able to just type in some words, and then it comes down to how is that going to switch? Who's going to own that stuff if you're using those apps? Yeah. So I stay optimistic with everything, and we're always trying new things. You have to try these things. You have to get in there, get your hands dirty. Otherwise, you fall victim to losing your job. You see all the layoffs that were happening in all these different companies too. So we were in an interesting bubble for a while. Now the shit burst, and luckily, we have the internet to be able to use it, because a lot of people are making a lot of money on that.
Yeah, for sure.
I could see a point in the next 5 years too, where it's like every video is not pre-recorded; everything's a live stream.
Yeah,
like every time it's live, everything.
Mm-hmm. I know we talked about doing live on here as a pod.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad idea.
Well, us being a podcast, it's the crumbs have been, there's like just a little bit left. So it's like people that are really being successful on these platforms, man, they're adapting to the new wave of things.
Yeah, because like live TV used to be like super frightening.
Right.
But now it's like, oh, you eventually do some podcasts, you start getting used to it. And then the next generation, like my nephew sent me I have him clean his room daily and send me a video to show me to clean his room, and then he can make money each day.
Yeah.
And he had stopped for a couple months, and then he sent me a video that he edited. He's 11 years old, and the video started with ChatGPT, and it said how to clean your room in 20 minutes, and then it gave him a brrr, and then it showed him cleaning his room with some music and him dunking on the basketball. But it's super way far beyond where I was creatively at 11.
For sure.
So what does that look like?
Yes.
Continuously, should be really interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, dude. Yep. Crack the code, huh?
Crack the code, man.
Crack it up.
There it is.
So should we have them and see if they want to show their faces?
Oh man, we got.
Do you want to show your faces?
Do you want me to?
No, it's up to you guys. Me and him talked about this last night. Do you want to show your faces on the pod?
Dude, you want to show you? Oh,
He's
there
already go.
There he is.
Fresno State, baby.
What is it? Hey, hold on. Give him your shout out, bro.
Give him your shout out. What's your handle, Stu?
Stuzilla Productions.
There we go. Better known as Pookie, too.
Yeah, Pookie.
Come on, Emily.
Come on, Emily. Come up here. Do your thing.
That's me at the end of the day.
Right there.
Give me your shout out.
Yeah.
Mine is Norm. I had to think about it again. I was like, wait, Norm.ILY me on TikTok and Instagram.
So that's also Vincenzo.
That's Vincenzo.
Or are you Alfredo? Which one?
No, you're Alfredo.
Don't mess it up. I'm the alpha.
Okay, whatever. So that's part of our team that's been helping us so much, and we're very thankful for everybody. And Ricky, you too, and of course, Mr. Marcus Aurelius. I mean, we're doing a lot of good things, and we appreciate everybody watching and helping, and we're having a good time. It's
been great.
That's the most important thing is we're having fun.
Yeah, that's how it goes, bro. If you're not having fun doing it,
if you ain't laughing, you ain't living.
Where can they find you at, Mark?
You can find me at Mark Rodriguez TV everywhere, and us at Mastermind Media.
You can find me at The Real Joe Rosati, or at the track. Or occasionally at the bar. Steakhouses, I don't know. You can find me everywhere. You'll see my big ass. Don't worry about it.
Hey, guys, I wanted to ask you guys to make sure and go and follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
You know, we're really trying to grow that page.
Yes.
We've been getting a lot of love on YouTube. We love that. The comments been cool. Keep commenting. But Instagram, show us some love there, and TikTok.
And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube.
Yes.
You tell them, Zilla.
Tell them. I am _son and Off the Script podcast.
Yep.
Episode 13. Knocked it out, man.
Yep. That was fun, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see you guys soon.
Peace.
Thank you.
Let's go. We just gotta go hard.